we know what your work is. Why did you decide to do this though?
Why did I decide to do the work, to teach yoga and do Thai yoga massage and inner guidance?
Especially inner guidance.
Yeah. Well, I'll start with yoga. I had no intention to teach yoga. I was just practicing for myself.
Just a side note, but we know now that you teach everywhere. You have a class and you teach online. So I want the listener to know that, to make sure that they find you.
Yes.
Because I know you're not going to talk about it. Candise is not into commercialism or supporting her own business. Sorry, continue. So spiritual.
So I was practicing yoga at the gym where we both go to. And one day I was in shoulder stand in the stretch room. I had been going because my mom was on a healing journey.
Who, by the way, is awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And wow, she's done a lot of work and has completely changed her life as well. It's really a great story. One day she's like, oh, I want to go to the gym. And so we started going together, and I would show her a couple things and she would do her thing. And then I would go in the stretch room and do yoga. And one day the owner came up to me while I was in shoulder stand and said, I want you to teach here. And I said, I don't have my certificate. And he said, it doesn't matter. He says, it doesn't matter because you know what you're doing. And
is this the man at the gym that
yes.
we both know? Yeah. Of course he said that. Sorry, continue.
And you know what? When he said that, there was a little bit of resistance, like, oh, this is mine. This is my practice. This is for me. This is my healing. But then as I sat with it, you know what? I thought, no, I'd really like to share this. And if I felt like, oh, okay, there's a calling. The calling came from outside, and it's meeting a calling within, and it feels right. I talked to my teachers, and it led me down that path of teaching. And it also connected to a core value of mine, which is my desire to help others, to be in community, to reach outside myself and to do better for the world. That's a question that came stronger and stronger, more and more kind of unfolded throughout the journey too, is how can I do better?
You believe this work is important.
I really do. Yeah, absolutely. And now it's like, yoga to some is physical exercise, which it is. But ultimately, like everything that I do now is how can we connect to the breath, which is, to me, when we connect to the breath, we connect to the present moment. The breath leads us inwards. It heals the nervous system. And that's what yoga is all about. It's all about, it's like the physical postures, yes, help strengthen the body. It makes this physical vessel strong and healthy. But the difference between that and all other forms of exercise is that it is guiding you to first connect with the breath and then moving from that space. So we don't, so if we move through a posture and all of a sudden our breath is restrained, well, we've lost yoga. So we've lost the breath, we've lost the balance, unity. And so we always want to be coming to that place where the breath is feeling open and expansive, and that leads us into, I was listening to teacher, Jack Kornfield, and he was saying that when we lean into our own breath, we can lean into the breath of life. So like the movement of the rhythms, I would say, the rhythm of life, we then connect to it through the rhythm of our breath, which we all share.
And I want to touch on that. To